pain to a guy that's mad. Said, what's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Las Vegas Raiders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at
the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Carr. That is caught by the rookie from Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23
Well,
yards.
remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the 22, Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5.
to give it to Jacobs. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Carr now on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Anthony Jennings brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
On for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Rosen on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Brown. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Lining up for the
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas.
yeah,
Right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On second and a couple. Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throw from Carr complete to Renfro. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Dietrich Wise Jr. drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Rosen. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rosen off the play action. It's complete to Brown, right side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Good.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Middle.
On play action, Rosen. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Rosen to throw again. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Not much there, only a yard. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Raiders' 36-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Rosen. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down and goal to go.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Rosas' kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
For a Patriots. First and 10 at the...
Now it's Rosen looking. This is the tight end, Njoku. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Here's Rosen to throw. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
11-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give to Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They run again with Harris.
At the Raiders' 8-yard line.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. N'Keal Harry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Roses to add the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
The score, Patriots 17, Raiders 6.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Carr now on 1st down. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Rosen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Extra point.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Carr. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
The ball carrier.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Rosen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again. Carr looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Jacobs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Rosen finding Harris over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take it and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rosen. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Raiders 6.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Now left side on the swing pass. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Steps away to his left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Carr to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Dietrich Wise able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yeah, here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Complete to number
Darren Waller. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. He's got it, and that'll make the score 31-13.
Patriots 31, Raiders 13.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start the drive with Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
That's another Patriots first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Rosen. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Rosen looking to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Rosen will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for N'Keal Harry. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Oh, look at this play call. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Pats, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis.